Hello everybody and welcome to our I guess new thing here. So anyway, this is called MLB Perfect Inning Live. It's a game in which, it's a phone game in which you play baseball basically. Yes, I know how all this works. I've played it before. Anyway, so in this game we are going to try to Oh, come on, I played all this with my team. Oh, well, who cares? Anyway, let's get into it. So, basically what we're going to do is we're going to play the game. No, I'm just going to get into it. First of all, though, we are going to go ahead and see what else we got here. I have not looked at this. It just recently updated. So, yeah, what is the T thing there? Let's go get a shot. Maybe the thing I kind of was more hoping for was more players that could. $89. Holy smokes! We get 3. Proceed to clear draw. Oh, this is gonna be a joke, isn't it? Oh, okay, and then you. Okay, I get how that works. Live draft. Item. Let's get the Cubs alternate uniform. I think we're in the AL. There we go. Oh, we have definitely enough diamonds for that. There we go. I probably didn't use my diamonds correctly, but who cares? Item. Players. We have enough for... Oh, who cares? Who cares? This is where you buy stuff. We're not buying stuff on camera. I might, again, so we can continue wearing the Cub uniform or whatever. But anyway, let's get into it. So we're just going to go ahead and start playing. What's Legend? I haven't seen that. Oh, okay. That's something stupid. But let's just get into it. Let's just play the game. It's a live season. I guess we're playing on pro difficulty here. Let's join the game. Let's play. A season can only be played once a day. Okay, so we're going to play... Okay. So... how many games are there? There should be 162, right? Good. I'm happy. Okay. So we're going to play at the Marlins. This is my team a little bit from last year, so it's a little better. So let's just play. Man, you'll play yes at all. I'll play it all. Yeah, we're just going to play the game. Anyway, so yeah, basically this game is I enjoyed it last season. I kind of got burned out of it. But eventually, it was a good game. So this year I'm going to play it, and I'm going to record it so I don't get burned out as quick. So we can actually play more than one season here. So let's see here. Here we go. Let's get playing. Mike Trout is our first batter. It doesn't seem like much has changed from last year. Out number 1 on the first pitch. Usually I'm a little more patient at the plate. Here comes Reynolds. Strike 1. Good. I'm going to be a little more patient here. Oh, look at that. There's Reynolds with the first hit of the season for us. Our team's very good. In fact, I get it why they don't allow you to go right straight into them. But I should be at least be able to go to straight to, I wish it would keep track of the difficulty level I played last year, because it's good. Anyway, so what we're going to do with this is we're going to play these games. I'm going to try to record a bunch of them. 1 per episode, but we can upload multiple episodes as our MLB Perfect Inning Day, I guess, so to say. They're not too hard to play, and it's a really fun game. So, there's that. Again, how I'm going to do this new channel kind of thing is, each day put up a new video if I can. If not going to worry about it. But I'm going to definitely record a bunch of content. Again, being able to play phone games now, that's going to be a lot easier on me. We're already up to nothing. If this gets too easy, we will sim the season. We have enough to actually do that. And actually get to the higher difficulty, but we'll see how it goes. Oh man, Brantley looking funny on that play. Oh, strike 2. You gotta know I'm good though at this game though before we get to the higher difficulties, and then I look like a fool. So maybe this isn't that bad. Oh, there's no way he's gonna actually have enough time. We're gonna play fire here. I think we can do it. Oh, we're not gonna play fire. We're out. Oh well, that's okay. We gotta run. Again, I'm not too worried about that. It's the Marlins. Okay, so our pitcher is Corey Kluber. I got him again. The last year they had a reset, which I was assuming they would have one this year. Literally, I just booted up the game for the first time since the new season started, so I thought they would have a reset, and we don't. So that's interesting. So yeah, I thought they were going to reset the rosters, and we can do what we're kind of doing in Madden, which is kind of build a team. But I guess we already have an established team, but I'm okay with that. Kind of at this point, we're just going to play the game and have fun with it. This game, though, is kind of weird in how it doesn't have packs. You get better basically just by, kind of getting lucky almost in a way. Yeah, well, we'll make changes. I like the team I have now. I mean, I constructed it a lot last year. So we're not going to make that many changes, but at the same time, I got some funds to mess around and maybe get some improvements. As you'll see when we start playing, we've got a good lineup, as you've already kind of seen, No, Starlin Castro. He's an ex-Cub. I kind of feel bad for him. I've always said this because he was a good player, just, we had to make room for Zobrist, and then he got the axe, and then, it's sad because he was there for a lot of the losing, and he was a good player, and, he was kind of the shining spot on a team that was downright awful for many years, so it was kind of sad to have to see him go, but I think it was, an essential move. Yeah. I mean, obviously with Ben Zobrist being the MVP of the World Series, it was a good move. But again, yeah, seeing Starlin go is kind of sad. But at the same point, you can't keep a guy like that around who's going to demand not only the cash he would, because he's a good player. I mean, I think maybe nowadays he isn't looked upon as a good player, but he was a very consistent hitter. He didn't really hit for power that much, even though I remember in his first game he hit a grand slam or something like that. It was insane. I'm like, okay, this kid got some talent, and that was back, the Cubs really didn't have much. I mean, their highlight was guys like Reed Johnson and stuff like that. So I mean, Tony Campana. Oh, jeez, that was some fun years. I remember them. I guess, it's one of those things. I'm not afraid of rooting for a losing team, because at the same point, I pick my teams and I stick with them. I don't really think it's worth... I mean, what's the point in changing a team every year if, some people go, oh, well, I'm going to be a fan of whoever's the best. Well, it's what's the point then? We can all still be Derek Jeter fans, but at the same point have our actual teams. I really respected him. I really liked Derek Jeter. Or a guy like Brett Favre, I really liked Brett Favre back when he played. But I was still a Colts fan regardless. I mean, obviously we had Manning at the time. I've kind of switched my schedule around for work and stuff, so I'm not as big of... I don't watch as much pro football much anymore, so I'm not as big of a Colts fan, but believe me, that has nothing to do with the success of the team. Believe me, even that year they went to the AFC Championship game and played the Patriots, I wasn't as involved in it. Definitely a college football fan, a Purdue fan, so that tells you anything. I think I've said that several times on this channel, which would tell you that I don't change teams. I made the mistake of being a season ticket holder for how many years. It's okay though. But, that's kind of and I don't hate on people that do. It's just kind of frustrating to see them say, oh, well, I've been here forever. No, you haven't. I mean, with the Cubs, it's not as bad because, it's still one of those things that's like you've won 8 World Series in 108 years. How many bandwagoners are you going to get? I mean, you do get a lot of people that come out of the closet and say, "Oh, I'm a Cubs fan. I just hadn't been, hanging around that much." Which, I mean, again, when you've gone how many years they had without it, and with a team like the Cubs, I definitely understood it because you had an ownership that it almost had a feel as if it didn't want to win. When P.K. Wrigley owned the team, and the Tribune, there was no incentive to win. Even P.K. Wrigley even said, kind of made that his thing where he was bringing people in because of the ballpark. He wasn't making it about the team. He'd rather spend the money on the ballpark. Even though in the end they tried to win, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they wanted to win, but at the same point, that kind of took a back seat to making a buck. And that's why I think for years the Cubs did not win. I think they could have easily won. I mean, over the years, we've had some good players, but when you don't have the mentality of we want to win, it doesn't help anything. Oh. Imagine if they had this roster in real life. I mean, you guys have seen it now almost. I mean, just imagine what this lineup would do to somebody. Oh, man, that was a good pitch. This guy's pitching better than he did on opening day. Oh, that might get down. That's not getting down. That's going to be out. He started... Yeah, I think this is the guy that started opening day. Here comes Brantley again. Oh, hitting the center. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, in the left center. Dang it. I could have a triple. I forgot that there's no... the runners in this game are stupid. Yeah, this is going to take the place. I was going to play RBI baseball, but then again, I tried playing that game and it didn't go very well. I just didn't like what I was getting. I mean, the game was kind of okay. I think it's hated on more than it should be, but at the same point, with the way the graphics and stuff were, again, it's not the game's fault, it's my computer's. It just wasn't, yeah, with this revival of, I guess, my YouTube thing here, I got some cool stuff planned. Even some IRL stuff that I'm trying to see if it's possible. I got some weird stuff planned. I mean, I'm not going to expose it just in case it doesn't happen, but I got some weird stuff I'm thinking of doing. Like, I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's going to be entertaining, hopefully. But... yeah, that'll be interesting if it goes the way I want it to. Because you're going to think I'm so weird. I'll give you a hint. I'll just expose it now. The thing I really want to do is let's build a shelf, or a bookshelf. What I'm hoping to do at some point is to walk you guys through the process of how I'm going to build it. Because I need a bookshelf in my room. I have too many books, too many CDs, too many, stuff. I need one. I had one, and then it got moved to another room. So I want one in my room, and being the guy I am, instead of buying one, I'd rather make my own, if I can. Mostly because then I can say, hey, look, I made this thing. Plus, I don't necessarily trust everything. I mean, I'd rather, even though I really don't trust my own construction, at least it's all on me when something happens. Like, I don't really trust sometimes with the stuff you get from China, because, I mean, yeah, they make good stuff sometimes, but then there's other times where you get, like, some really weird stuff. Like, my little cousin, they got him a organizer for his stuff, and it came and half the bolts were, like, Phillips had screws, but they only had 2 prongs, the 2 of the things on them. They didn't have the other 2. The screws are made wrong. Somebody manufactured the screws wrong. And it was like, well, yeah, that's a problem. It's like, how are you supposed to construct this thing with only 2 screws, or with the screws broken? Yeah, this is what this series is going to be, by the way, until we get to a higher difficulty. Again, I might sim it. We'll play a few of these games. We'll play a few of them. What I might do is sim these and then play the playoffs, in this mode, and then, yeah, and then we'll get to the actual game. where it's actually competitive, and I'm actually having to play the game instead of talk about poorly manufactured things. I could also, turn it if this game goes too bad, if this game gets out of hand, we'll just stop it, and like, oh, that's gone, and then I'll bring you guys back for the end. I can edit these videos, they're not too hard to do. I can put 2 video files together, that's not too hard for me, I don't think. And if it ever is, it's time to go and back to, I don't know what. Anyway, let's play. Here we go. Oh, go. You can get there, Seager. Oh, he was out. Is that Seager, though? I think I might be wrong on who the player was. Who cares? Anyway, that's cute. Klubler's doing pretty good. Yeah, I might do that. If we're this way in the 6th inning, I will leave you guys and bring you back for the... Oh! Yeah, I think that's the first... No, we had to have given up a hit to Castro, that's right. Yeah. I guess this game is called Live because if you buy the default players, if you don't... all my players are special events or whatever things... Oh my gosh, you laid that out. Most of my players are special event guys. They're not special event, but they're special program players I've gotten off the auction block, which we will have to do in this series because there's no way to do it the other way. But I have a lot of coins and stuff to play with, so that's fine. And this is just going to be about us having fun playing this game. It's not going to be, any stipulation. And again, I'm probably going to sim through most of this first season because this is just too easy. I mean, it's 5-0, and I haven't even hardly had to try. Speaking of which, we are playing the worst team, so what we may just end up doing is playing the bad teams, or me simming through the bad team. We'll see what goes on. Again, I'm just playing this by ear. There's nothing set in stone with this series, or any of my series. That's kind of the nice thing about this way I've approached it this time. It's just have fun, and that's kind of something I think I forgot about in the last time. I treated it more like, again, a business, and that's not the point of this. There's no way I'm going to ever, I'm honest with myself. This is just for fun, and honestly, probably nobody will watch it, which is okay. It's for me to have fun and play games and actually get away with talking during them. If you talk and say you're recording it and in Let's Play videos, you can do that, which is cool, because then you can get away with talking to the game and screaming at it, and, you can say, hey, I was just recording, I'm not crazy. See? Ha ha ha. Believe me, anybody who does this is crazy, partially crazy. To be able to sit there and talk to video games and talk to an imaginary audience for 2 hours takes some real craziness, takes some craziness. So don't ever think your favorite YouTubers aren't crazy in their own way. Believe me, they are. It's part of the appeal. Goodness, we're crapping our pants. It's still 5-0. Okay, so all I'll do is if we can get them out in this inning, I will just play the rest of this game, and then I'll bring you back for the 9th. Probably their last at bat in the 9th, and then we'll do it that way. Out, number 1, Boar. Yeah, his name is pronounced Boar, not Bauer. I kept calling him that. And I'm like, oh, it's Boar. Oh, like a wild boar. Like those things. Yeah, that's how I remember it now. Rojas. I know I spell his name, or say his name. Oh, Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. Now their pitcher. It says DH on the bottom if you look closely. That's a mistake. I didn't realize they brought in another pitcher. I mean, they kind of had to. The other guy was getting hit, but... I like how they have the little logos on the side. I like this game. They kind of made it a little better after. Last year, I thought it was pretty good already aesthetically, but then better. So anyway, guys, I will bring you back when we get to the 9th inning, so stay tuned for that. And we are back. We are back. I hope, I don't know when that started, but oh well. And we're back with the bottom of the 9th as Kluber still working. I always forget to say his name. I haven't come up with a good thing for him yet. he doesn't have the same name as an animal. We might have to just take him out of the game, though. He's getting a little tired. He got hit up a little bit last inning. Didn't obviously give up any runs. The only runs that were scored, last inning we had a home run. I forget by who exactly. And then a 2-run homer by Mike Trout. So that's about all the scoring that has taken place in this game so far. So didn't really miss much. Oh boy, he's gonna make the catch. Okay, one away. Ground ball can end the game. Ooh, I like they kind of have new animations for that. Last year they didn't have that guy swinging like that so much. Here we go. Here comes the good old wild boar. Strike one. There was a pitcher for, I forget who it was the other day, but he threw this like changeup and it was wicked. I remember thinking it was a player for the Red Sox, but it was really good. I don't know who it was. I forget. Okay, he ended up giving up a 2-run homer, but I mean, still, that was a really good pitch. Oh, imagine that. He's my MVP. Ooh, we're getting some decent. We got 2,000. I have training points. I don't know what training points are. Okay. Let's see what this training point thing is. Let's see here. We probably need to go to our team here or something. Management. Training. Boost players. Maybe it's in this. Okay, let's just get out of there. Oh, maybe here it was, training. Oh, okay, so instead of okay, so you just do that. +2 boosting. Confused. Oh, I get it. Okay. That makes more sense now. So I go to him, I go to boost him, and then I can put him there. Select trainer. Oh, and then I trade. Ooh, there's 7%. Oh! And then you can put multiple players. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So then I could put him there, and there's a 100% chance. Okay, gotcha how that works. So I'll have to do that, too. That's a pretty interesting feature I didn't know existed. Interesting. Okay, but anyway, guys, this has been episode 1 of this Perfect Inning Live. Again, we'll probably sim through some of the season. Maybe play some important games, but that's about it. On the pro, we'll have to go ahead and make it more difficult for ourselves because that was too easy. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.